Hi, everyone. First, I just want to thank the Angeles Clinic, especially Connie, an enormous amount of work, and I really appreciate that. And of course, all of you coming out on a Saturday, whether you're here in person or live streaming from home. As Dr. Hameed said, we do have a very personal, unfortunately, very personal connection to the disease. So about 16 years ago, my sister was 25 when she was diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma. And as you've heard throughout this morning, there was nothing. I mean, as far as you were concerned, if you were diagnosed, it was a death sentence. And so my sister, though, was always in for a good cause. And she was always looking to help other people, and she was going to beat the disease and do more to help the melanoma community. So unfortunately, she did die of melanoma 9 months later. And so my mother, you should never tell her something is not possible if you want to get something done. And so she decided this was going to be Charlie's cause. And she went to office supply store, got herself a bunch of business cards, sat by the phone, and just started dialing. And she also did quite a bit of traveling, not only here in the US, but went overseas, and knew there needed to be education. We needed to get research. We needed information, support, resources. And so that's what she set out to do. And I am really proud of the fact that we are now the largest international melanoma organization. We are not only a presence here in the US, but throughout Europe, Latin America, Australia. And I want to tell you a little bit about what we have for you, because this event is about living with melanoma. So fortunately, we have come a long way in the last 16 years. And so one of the things that we do is advocacy. We believe that the melanoma community needs to be at the table when decisions about this disease are being made. So whether it's with the FDA on the federal level, on the state level, we work with industry, we work with the oncology community. AIM is making sure that your voice is being heard. We also are working on legislation. So I'm proud to say that we have been leading this effort to ban minors under the age of 18 from tanning devices. California was the first in October of 2011. Maryland just became state 20. We also have the District of Columbia. We are not stopping until every state bans minors from these devices, no exceptions. We also support legislation on oral parity. For those of you who have been on targeted therapies, you will know that there are co-pays often to take these drugs, when if you were on the IV or injected, you would not be that type of cost sharing. And we are looking for pure parity. So whether you're in California and have to pay $200 a month, there are patients who are spending thousands of dollars a month to be on an oral drug. So it's not just in melanoma, but in other cancers as well. So we are looking for that. So that's some of the advocacy that we are doing. Education. As I indicated, when my sister was diagnosed, there was very little information out there. We now have the most comprehensive information on the disease, and we not only are educating patients, but also healthcare providers. We have healthcare providers-specific websites where we're teaching them about side effect management. If you are on one of the treatments, we have pamphlets on our website that can help with the side effect managements, how to manage them. We believe that if you can manage the drugs, you can be on them longer, and your overall survival will improve. We also have these symposiums. We have 10 of them a year. They are all live stream. We are videotaping them all, and we are encouraging people to join them. We actually have another one that just started in Portland, and then we're going to start up again. We're having a pediatric one in August, and we have several in the fall. So I encourage you to reach out and learn about what's happening. There's so much going on, and it's not just about the drugs, but it's also about how to manage the side effects, nutrition and diet, integrative medicine. We actually have had one on a topic on fertility, so they're all different, and you're hearing from melanoma experts. Resources, let me tell you about some of the resources that are out there for you. We have a physician assistant free of charge. You can reach out to her, ask questions. She'll get back to you and get your questions responded to. In your packet, you receive something about Peer Connect. It's a mentoring program. Whether you want to give support or provide support to someone, we have that available for you as well. And lastly, research. One of the things that my mother heard over and over and over again is that tissue is the issue. We believe all of the information that we need to know about prevention, who's going to respond to which therapy you should be on, all that information is in our tissue. And so one of the things that she did and took many years to accomplish is that we have just actually opened the first location of our tissue bank. It's an international effort. It's a collaborative effort. I'm really proud to say AIM owns the tissue. We are collecting not just the primary tissue, patient's history, urine, blood, and then we're following up with these people every single year. And our intention is that in the next couple of years to collect 500 tissue. So we just opened the first one. It was a long time. Again, don't tell my mother she can't do something, because it's exactly what she's going to do. So that is some of the work that we are doing. I want to encourage you to reach out to me if you have any questions. I know everybody's running off, but if you got an email, my guess is my information is on it, so feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much for coming. We have an evaluation in the folder. Please complete it. Make sure you got a voucher so that your parking is covered if you parked here at the hotel. And have a great weekend. Bye.